In the two previous videos, we have been looking at the relative age effect and early specialization. This video, we are going to be looking at talent identification. This is where someone has been identified as talented within a specific skill or sport. According to Wattie et al. 2008, it is the process of recognising current participation with the potential to excel in a particular sport. Importantly, we will also look at talent development, which is providing an environment and learning to realise one's potential, which can also be a crucial part of facilitating excellence. Wattie et al. 2008. Within most performing sporting organisations, they will always have an element of wanting to find the next talented athlete, and therefore creating a role within the club that is specifically for spotting talent. According to Abbott and Collins 2007, coaches, national governing bodies and funding agencies present relevant challenges in trying to identify individuals with the greatest potential to succeed. It has become apparent that talent can't be responsible for player success, and the reason for challenge is because resources need to be available to help athletes develop. Furthermore, research has been done by Abbott and Collins 2007 to say that it is essential that for talented individuals who are going to fulfil their potential must receive the right support and training, and that early identification is increasingly important. Therefore, is there any benefit of talent identification? This process helps fuel other factors within performance environments around the world, like early specialization. The problem that we face is that the scouts and talent spotters want to find talent at a young age, but as early identified, there can be problems that occur. Wattie et al. 2008 say that talent identification models are likely to exclude many, especially late maturing, promising children. These are usually the children from other development programs, and due to their dynamic and multidimensional nature of sport, talented get missed. This highlights the fact for future work. It's important that talent identification and development programs should be connected and therefore integrated or interconnected. Being that there is a consideration made for maturity and late developers to try and avoid exclusion of athletes at an early age. Williams 2008. There are further additional problems that talent identification is faced with, is that it takes a lot of time and additional resources. Coaches, scouts, sports scientists and analysts have to underline and underpin key elements of talent. Williams and Riley 2010. To support talent in the best way possible is by ensuring that talent identification systems are in place, meaning that we are able to identify the right athletes, and then even more importantly, the development system that has been put in place afterwards for the chosen athlete. According to Abbott and Collins 2010, to achieve superior international scholarships, athletes will have to experience successful talent identification and talent development processes. Academies where these talented athletes train tend to be highly targeted, where the athlete is the centre of focus, which have generally specialised early. Baker, Cobley and Fraser-Thomas 2009. So this is where the problem lies, as just like the other topics we have explored, talent identification usually has an impact on the athletes as they go into focusing on one sport. Unfortunately, there are behaviour implications of telling someone that they are talented or not, like huge psychological factors. Baker, Schorer and Wattie 2018. Still linking this process with the relative age effect, research says that there is a huge disadvantage for talent identification systems due to the athletes that are usually picked being much older. Statistics collected from Rugby League found that athletes that were selected were born in the first 3 months of the quartile development and taking up 60% among 13 to 15-year-olds. Till et al. 2010. So how does one identify talent? In short, is it just a prediction or a gamble? According to Baker, Schorer and Wattie 2018, selecting talent involves predictions about which athletes have the best potential for future success. This then means that there must be people in place to analyse patterns and skills that are necessary for a specific sport, and then look at the athlete to see if they have the right assets to fit the current criteria. You have benefits of this, as it's a great way to get understanding of certain sports and what the current elite performance is like. However, in later years this might look a little different, and therefore how can one plan for these changes? Baker, Schorer and Wattie 2018. Therefore, there is a lot of pressure on the selection process of identifying talent, and it is so important that you get it right. It takes a lot of technology and knowledge to be able to do this process. It also requires effective and accurate predictions of how sport may change in the future in order to anticipate successful performance. Schorer 2018. In the next video, we are going to be looking at talent transfer and how we can take different skills from other sports and implement them into one. With the right training and support, people can gain many sporting achievements through this process.